It's your boy Ghost back at it again. So this is the 15th video, the 15th hour. It's a continuation of the first impressions play along. So we're in Final Fantasy 16. We're actually doing righting wrongs. As you guys can see, we've cleared up our map, world map. There's nothing else on here, you know. So now we're gonna go do righting wrongs and go speak with Isabella or Isabel. I didn't pay attention. All right, let's go.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate
Tut tut.
disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just
I like how she talking.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up.
This guy's a dick.
Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't very nice.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Okay. Let's make for the Vale.
Well then.
We're in the city. Let's take a look and see if there's anything over here in between the cut blocks. Nothing shimmering. I don't really see any. Of course, if you guys find any chests and things like that, feel free to leave it in the comments. All right, let's see what's going on over here now.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
I don't know. I have a feeling we're gonna get like a third sigil for a different area. Because now we're in the Vale. Let's see what's going on. This, of course, is in Clearview or Northreach. What is that? Okay, yeah, we're gonna go through, and obviously there's gonna be a shop down here. We'll go take a look at it. We'll put a waypoint over there.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. and I begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof
See?
of that
I told you we'd
trust.
get another sigil.
And
What was
hopefully
that,
enough to
moon and
keep
stars?
prying eyes from
So it
looking
allows
too
us to
closely
show
at
another
that
form of
handsome
association.
face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend
knew
to
it
at
was
the
coming.
Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
Okay. So clearly we can see a wow. Alright, we have a whole shit ton of side missions and then the shops up here, so let's deal what we gotta deal with first. We'll hit these up first.
Excuse me.
You can hold 3.
You there? The gentleman with the sword? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late.
Because you look
I was hoping
suspicious.
someone might
You
be
talk
kind
suspicious.
enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Why not?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Oh, he's a thief, son.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Alright. So these are probably going to be relatively close side quests. Because you just got the mark. It's kind of like, how you think about it, it's kind of how they do things. So, those are all, everything marked with the 1 is going to be part of his quest. Those are all 3 right there, right? We've also got this dude over here. I think what we're going to do is we'll just try to pick up as much as possible. So they're going 100 and something yards out that way. These guys are right here, so we'll scoop this one over here. And I think that'll be our limit. Unless righting wrongs will disappear, because technically that's what it's like. We basically have 2 main missions. So this probably be the limit we wanna.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet
About what?
about this? About what I wish to ask of you? About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Sambraquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today, that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
All right, so there goes 2 of them. We've never actually had more than 3 missions, I think, given to us at one given point in time. You know what I mean? So you know, since we're right here. What's this 2? Yeah, they're down. Where are they at? There's a couple of them here. I know there's one other mission that we have to pick up, which is that one right there. You know what? We're gonna pick it up anyway. I mean, it probably won't show the other ones until we clear out something.
Where's
But
your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, that.
I'm just passing through.
Don't bloody believe it! The bastard's wearing the moon and stars!
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out.
all right, this might be a quick one where we could fight them.
Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
rather not.
Bring it.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
So this might not even make it to the list. We might just have to fight them. We'll complete it right here.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Unless they send us somewhere.
Oh, and just so you know,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
won't
There you
be
go.
going back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
Mm-hmm. We'll see how this goes. Calm. Alright, you guys ready?
Now, let's
Gotta
get
show
the
them how we
measure
treat
of it,
assholes,
shall
right?
we?
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be.
I'm pretty sure we won't be able to use our dog. That'd be kind of like overkill. Unless we're fighting both of them. Oh, it's a one-on-one, so.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the.
Alright, Leon.
Use all the dirty tricks you try, so you know what end of the
Leon's amazing, huh, guys? Yeah. That's what happens.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
Oh, I think we get to fight both of them, huh?
Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall
Oh,
we?
he's got a hammer, bro.
Bearer, win the Dane's favour, anyway.
I know when to hold my tongue for a start.
I don't think you can force him out of it. I think that's the
Potential. I give you that.
Look at this shit. It's kind of sad a little bit. Charge up in magic. Oh, you can't. I couldn't do the charge. Done. Doesn't this sound like that's like the sound it'd make right when he just loses consciousness? So that was a relatively easy one. It's a simple fight against both of them. Once you get them off their feet, they're kind of stuck like that. If you can keep your
Can I
combo
go
going.
now?
Kriegers, gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
I don't think they hit me once. Between the both of them. Alright, so we're definitely building up our we have a pretty good amount of currency.
The Emperor's finest.
Yeah, on second floor. Maybe don't mention it.
Okay. So now this is basically look around, and we're gonna basically sweep up whatever is closest to us, okay? We basically exercise all 3 of the missions. We finished one of them, and the other 2 are broken up with a whole bunch of different icons. So let's give them these things. We got, I think, 3 bearers to visit, and I think it's 3 other items.
As much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see. Has it always been this bad? Oh, it always was before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others. That's something at least.
Alright, so that's 1. I actually didn't even check and see if there might have been any chests around. I don't think they are. Well, just keep it moving.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Okay, so that one we couldn't give him any rations because his owner's right there, and I'm pretty sure the guy would bug out. We've got one more, we got one more 1 target, and then the other 3 secondary quest targets
That's the
today.
day done then.
So we have a tinker, a herbalist, and a liquor monger.
However do they get that color?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
We just handed over somebody's purse.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make them less so. For a while, at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Okay, so we just got the essence of rose. We don't even know what that is. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all.
The dame gave you her moon and stars, did she? You think that makes you special? You're only a notch away from being nothing again.
Everybody's a dick. There's the herbalist.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
I knew it. That dude just robbed a whole bunch of people. Gave us purses.
Lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false,
I can always take it back.
you will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue.
Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clamped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight. Cigars. Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
So we got cigars, some roses.
Speak of this to anyone.
I want to get that. That's probably like $2 again. And there's something up there. There's also something right there. There's probably some chest somewhere in this fucker too. So, but if we look at the map, we're probably gonna head down that way anyway. So as you can see right here. So we're gonna leave that for now because most likely we'll naturally walk down that way. Like I said, you don't want to take yourself off of things too much, but you don't want to box yourself in either. Alright.
Just because you were in a dame's brunch, don't mean I have to serve you. You should be serving me.
He's an asshole. We don't want to hear what he has to say.
Whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right. Quickly now, before the guards notice.
And then we'll have to take this stuff back to him.
That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, alright. If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is,
Alright,
can they
guys.
afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
The right to confiscate any objects. Don't think I haven't got my eye on you, Brandon.
No, we just got here, so we're committing crimes.
That's the day done then.
Alright, so let's... What is this? This is delivering it to him. For the bear. This should be the last bear. So we fed one dude, we gave her one, and then the other dude, remember, he was healing somebody, so we couldn't take it to him in front of his master.
You need to leave. Now. Please.
Grandin, who told you to rest? Stow those damn flames. And you, if you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Alright, so we took care of the ones we could have. We still got one more bear though. He's down here, hold on. Maybe we go back to that same one? Oh, we'll see. I guess we could still talk to him. Or we can't, I don't know.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me!
Yeah, so once you go to him the first time, you can revisit him and then this part plays.
You know what's good for you.
Yeah. It looks like you need it.
Alright, that's the third and last one.
The Chamberlain must have sent you. But alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, but...
The drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway.
Alright guys, so we basically have to report back to both of them. Report to the Vale. To report to the Vale and then speak with Etienne at the gate. And once we do that, then we can we'll progress along with
Tatienne is
the main mission.
very special to me. All of my girls are. I need to know what happened to her.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the Dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the Dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Alright, so Friend of the People is done. And I'm pretty sure we'll complete the other one as soon as we go. Well, we have to go to the gate, I'm pretty sure, no?
We always look forward to your visits, Clive. The Dame especially.
Yeah, we'll come back over here to talk to her. We just want to make sure we take care of this last side mission. Then we'll double check our map to make sure there isn't anything anywhere. And then we'll move on to the next part.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The Dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the Dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Alright, so that's both of them, right? The one beyond the wall. We're almost back up to the 30k. Is he a 3k or 30k? I didn't even pay attention. But either way, it's a pretty big amount. At least for right now. As you can see, our drops are like 2 and 3 apiece, you know. Yeah, I was right. 30k. We're at 25 right now. We're probably not gonna buy anything for, unless we have some kind of significant jump. We're not gonna buy shit until we have something situated. I do want to go here, right? To see what's there. But that's like that's deep, son. It's like 400 yards away. No, we'll keep that in mind, but we'll check it out. Let's stay within our boundaries right now. So Yeah, we're gonna find out where she is, and I think we loop back around. So
You wear the
it's good
dame's
progress.
brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
We've all had our share of dodgy punters. That's why the dame has to hire escorts.
Well then, I suppose you need it.
Alright, so we're basically knocking out all these little sub parts of it. Find out what happened to her. Quick check real quick to see if there's any...
Get out of my forge. If I'd wanted another bear, I would have sent for one. Who branded enough of it a nuisance? Feckless lot here.
She should just burn him.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Falls there nigh on every night.
Alright, so we're gonna go back to her. I think we're going the right way. If anything, we could probably just jump over this shit. Yeah. So we'll let her know and then just enjoy the cutscene.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. you'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moore who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
So as always, we're off. Let's take a look and see where we gotta go. Yeah, that's why that shop was over there. I had a feeling. That's why I didn't want to go all the way over there. It was type deep. Alright, so, yeah, let's head straight.
Bertrand was a loyal patron of the Vale, until his appetite exceeded his means. Now he is loyal to me.
Greetings. You are one of the dames chosen, I see. Me? I am but a nameless weaver of song, who would warm the hearts of the good folk of this town with such humble cloth as the muse might permit me to make.
I thought he was gonna sing us a song.
You're one of the dames, I see.
He is a bard, right? I think that I'm pretty sure the last one, I forgot where we were, but I'm pretty sure the last one he sang to us. I don't see anything else in here.
These crystals here are for citizens only. There's none for the likes of you.
He just needs to run around like slapping everybody, man. I gotta test something about that.
How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Yeah, they're treated pretty fucked up. I gotta check and see later on. You see how the bluebird's always situated as like... Do I have my dog? Wait, I'll get him, boy. Wrong one. Yeah, actually, that's not so bad. We want to see if he actually has as much experience. Don't forget to utilize your dog.
Don't let them get away.
Charger tags. I didn't actually get a chance to look at it. I'll look at it back later on. Because I don't know if the bluebird gives you more, particularly from... But there's obviously something special about it, because as soon as you pass by them, it'll automatically indicate that. And then you could obviously kill anything, but you shouldn't just go around killing random shit. That's a little fucked up. And I don't know if the XP is even actually worth it. We're gonna pick this up and then head that way. I think we got a couple of side, yeah, there's a couple of side missions over here too. It looks like 2. And we'll see if that shop has any type of resource or mat that makes sense to add to the collection. So far, there hasn't been a need to get any of that stuff. You get it naturally, just by killing stuff. Let's go get that.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
You, Brandon, here. You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
All right. Where is he?
My. I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
Alright, let's go rescue this kid. Well, we're looking to see if the other marker's closer.
I told you, my boy is...
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't...
That is true, though. He did kind of seem like he was, Yeah, we'll go get him first, and then we'll come down that way.
Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
What if I can help it? Stay back.
sick of Torgal. Give them all you've got. Don't let them get away.
Just like that. Honestly, using Ravage makes a lot of sense. You can break guards, stop them from healing, whatever action they're basically doing. And then you can start an air juggle. So don't forget to use that.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this, before it happens again.
Alright. That is pretty fucked up, though. I don't think there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else out there. But we'll conclude this one and then we'll go straight.
Come here, this
Finish up that one. Hopefully the other marker doesn't send us back this way.
Frighten my son. You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
Oh, I mean, technically we're free, but we work for the dame. So I guess let's say the dame. Maybe it builds structure or something. I don't know.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The Dane's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least.
Alright.
How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
I don't know, I'm kinda curious if you would have said yourself, because technically you're right, you know. But you are acting on her behalf. If it would have changed anything, but I don't know. That worked. That worked for me. I like that.
Poor victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Father! Father!
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Alright. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's... You know, two wrongs don't make a right, but they kind of did deserve that. They were killing people. That's... I don't know. I got a feeling we're gonna get some kind of transportation soon, man. Running across these fields, it's serious. All right, here's the last side quest.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Alright, let's do this real quick. Let's take off the marker, because it's driving me crazy.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot. Oh, and you tell the set if I catch that maybe.
Chloe.
What is she barking at?
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
They're probably dead. Yeah, she's not napping. She's not waking up, son.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
That's an interesting way to close up the quest. That's pretty messed up. Alright, so we've got all those done.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
Come on, boy. Alright, so now let's head towards, we're going to more. Let's double check the map real quick. Yeah, we'll check out that shop. And then progress along with righting wrongs and the Dame. Well, the sub-quest, the Dame. Or the sub-part, basically, I guess, of the righting wrongs quest. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully we get a chocobo soon.
It's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Okay. We're gonna go check out the shop, because we always want to get those off of our map, right?
What do you want?
Okay, so a Gaia Blade, Battle Chains. We have this already, don't we? Yeah. I don't know if they can stack. I haven't actually, like I said, no prior research was done with this, so I don't know I mean, I wouldn't want to put two. I'd want to increase the power and then, of course, decrease the cooldown. So, but yeah, I guess to answer my previous question and the other one, last video, we did buy the Breath of Fire. That's probably why we have it. Yeah, nothing notable in the store. We've got 4 potions. We're doing good with not fucking up on the controls, and instead of using the dog, burning through potions for no reason. I don't think we're gonna get too spicy and buy any high potions or strengths again, because we probably will say that, we'll jinx ourselves, and then we'll mess up. So the whole point is to be as resourceful as possible. So once the the next stages come up, we're more than prepared for it. All right. So to conclude this one, we're gonna go and talk to him. If this drags on too much afterwards, we'll stop this here and continue this in the next video, which will be the 16th hour.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.